How's it? Hang loose. Welcome to Mongoose Max Hawaii, the channel. How's it, everybody? It's December 19th. Gosh, it's like less than a week till Christmas. Yay, Christmas! Yeah. Oh, Christmas isn't so yippee this year. There's a lot of that commercial, go out and online buying and stores, and a lot of traffic seems to be. People, I think, are traveling a lot. Michael's traveling. He's out there spiritually searching. I guess that's what travel is about anyways. Kind of reset as a word. Refresh, recreate. That's what recreation is. Recreate. You recreate. And anyways, there's stuff, but somehow there's an overall not as Christmassy Christmas. So ho ho ho. Merry Christmas. I like that hat. I don't know why. I know why this hat, because it has this, it catches the black light there a little bit. So I'm just gonna, I guess, just leave it on here somewhat. Alright, so Christmas. Oh yeah, this. So a little vlog, little news. Get this going on. I'm just trying to piece together this. I'm sitting there getting these parts together. It got taken apart one time, and then the computer thingy. And now I'm back and forth because one computer went down, now it's back up. But it has one type of video editing, Final Cut Pro. That's an older computer.
Do you want it?
And the other one has DaVinci Resolve, because we ran out of Adobe Photoshop, got ruined. So there's DaVinci Resolve versus Final Cut Pro, and I bounced back between them both, and now I'm like, both of them drove me crazy, but I'm used to Final Cut Pro. But now I used DaVinci Resolve and I did Final Cut Pro, and I'm like, this doesn't feel right. But Final Cut Pro has these sound filters I use all the time that DaVinci so if you notice anyways, blah blah. So that's my first world problem, something. What do the people call that stuff? So yeah. What's going on? That's the blog, that's the news. The plane crash is still kind of reverberating in people's heads from just, it's two people in a Cessna, and I'm just thinking, that's not that different from a car crash. Someone died in a car crash. That's kind of the level of it, except for the big fireball. Except the remote, the guy, they piloted away from a big fuel tank and away from people, so they do deserve posthumous heroism credit for that. Other than that, it's kind of like weird to happen, and
I meant it.
Then there's all that weird international stuff that I didn't get around to. But over here, see this thing, I'll point this out. There's these rare tree snails. They're sort of fresh, like in the open snails, in the garden snails, but they're in the forest. They're forest snails, and they're in Hawaii. There are other places in the world, but they're in Hawaii, and they're extremely rare. They almost, oh my God, they're so rare, they affect the things.
Sin.
Something happened. What happened there? I leaned over, and that went out. So they got a few of them to breed in a little population, and they're releasing them so they're not extinct. So the rare Hawaiian tree snails are out and about, not to be extinct.
Lisa.
Once again, that's kind of cool. I like little news like that. And I'm just procrastinating saying stuff about the upcoming day one of the Trump administration on January. So I think I'm going to keep going because this is kind of a historic time. There's big things are probably going to happen, and I think a lot of them are not going to be good as far as impact. Not good. Some people think impact good. I'm thinking impact not good. One is a big mass deportation. That's gonna mess things up, and could be like heavy conflict. There's other crackpot ideas that are, I mean, the tariff thing, which is gonna just skyrocket prices, so inflation is gonna go. I'm not sure about crypto. Crypto went down just the other day, but I think eventually it will probably be stronger next year. Bitcoin's doing its bull run thing, so all the altcoins are going on a bull run that's going to last into next year. But stuff's going to happen, and I don't know. Let's hope they don't start all these bad. Anyways, I don't know. Maybe it's just like, you know, Trump throwing bombs everywhere, like he throws in his speeches. He just says crazy stuff and it keeps him in the news. He just wants to be famous. Look at everybody he hired. He hired Hedge Sloth Seth. I mean, the guy's he's not qualified.
Behind you.
He's not qualified to be Secretary of Defense. And he has like the problem things going on, but he's not qualified. That's the thing. But he got him from Fox News. He got Dr. Oz. It's like you got people that are. Anyways, it is Thursday, so let's go see what's in Hawaii. Oh, you know what's in Hawaii news? I have it right. Look, it's Hawaii news. See? Almost forgot. Oh. Ooh. Yeah. See if I can do that in DaVinci Pro. Let's see Hawaii news. Okay. There's the right button, the bush. There it is. They're looking into the Cessna crash, Kamaka flight. They're gonna probe to see. There's the building that it smashed into. Ooh, creepy. I mean, it is a Cessna. It's not like. I mean, if you say plane crash, you make sure, because the biggest horror show.
This is strange.
If it's a commercial plane with 300 and 400 people on board, that's the big horror show about plane crash. This is tragic, totally, especially for these people and their family. But it's like that's different than a commercial airliner. So they're figuring out what 2 people on board. Yeah. Training flight. I mean, they're both experienced pilots. I mean, not experienced, both of them certified pilots. I don't know about one for sure experienced. But what happened, I don't know. I'm thinking mechanical. Something mechanical. There's a single prop. And my dad, who was in aviation, federal aviation, there's ground crew that prep the planes and they walk around the plane, last minute check. But there's ground crew, and these things have heavy mechanical. All aircraft have heavy mechanical issues to look at. Anyways, okay, enough. Sports, as advertised, basketball. Get to that, and then this guy is holding up a metal football, college football, talking about portals. Okay, maybe back in the day, you know, just kind of relax somewhere. Back in the day, remember 1953? In 1953, when you relax, you just go out there and grab one of these like hard hats for civil defense. And I feel safe now. On hand at Civil Defense Command is the Chief of Rescue Services.
Can I try?
John A. Burns, the first governor of Hawaii. This isn't even statehood. This is not even state. It's territory of Hawaii. Okay, that's enough of that. That's fine. Let's do some Big Wednesday thing.
Undoubtedly.
Oh. Okay, here. Stupid. Big Wednesday. I mean, Big Q. Big Wednesday. Big Q. How would you vote on Tulsi Gabbard's nomination as Director of National Intelligence? 80% reject. She's an unsuitable choice. This is people in Hawaii. And perhaps I think, and word of the day, oh my gosh. Kotatsu table with an electric heater under the tabletop and heavy blanket that traps that heat. Oh, gee. And processing radioactive sandbags at Fukushima power plant is set to begin. We're gonna get those radioactive power sandbags out of the way. Do we have? Oh, there's a political cartoon. All right.
Jump is coming back. So is polio.
He's got the brain worm. Jump is coming back. Look, he's got no eyeballs. He's like, kind of. That's just. Good cartoon, I guess. I mean, good drawing, anyways. So this looks good, and the other one looks good too. So let's go twofer.
Current upheaval threatens new dark age.
I sense a full-blown entropy flourishing in our government as cabinet nominees issue irrational threats and chaotic mind out of their judged out of their chaotic mind of their fearless leader cannot even answer questions clearly. Experienced leaders are being pressured to comply, but with what? There is no plan, just bluster and blurts. Corporate billionaires are drooling over the spoils they expect to gain. In fact, the further
Simple. Power.
search into the deep state, the more you find deep oligarchy lurking among those revolving doors and lobbyists. Congress is trying to pass hasty stopgap funding without any real vision or comprehensive discussion. So much of the federal government will lack needed funding. The environment will continue to storm and burn, and the streets will fill with ever more lost souls. Even if we make it into 2025, human reason, compassion, and democracy will remain in grave peril in the coming dark age. Dave Chappell, Kaneohe. Thank you, Dave. That's fantastic. I like that. It's very Charles Dickens. This one, though, we must go and look at this one, though.
Stop fear-mongering. Switch on nuclear power.
The Atlantic magazine recently reported on a 2024 bipartisan congressional effort to rapidly expand nuclear power, recognizing its ability to accelerate reductions in greenhouse gas emissions. Other efforts are clearly not getting us anywhere and come with
You
widespread
won't understand.
undesirable
Lightning.
impacts. Hawaii will most certainly be last to move forward with nuclear power. While benefiting the rest of the country and the environment, we will struggle with wind and solar. Why? Because in 1978, the Hawaii's constitution was amended to effectively kill any thoughts of nuclear power. That ill-conceived amendment, based on long debunked fears, needs to be reversed to
Give it to me.
Give it to me. Give it to me now, nuclear. Reversed to stimulate a conversation about 21st century nuclear power technology. The one nuclear plant supplying all of Oahu could be built long before Hawaii's unlikely 2045 goal of 100% renewable power even comes close. Meanwhile, we'll continue to pollute the Aina and ocean with black panels and windmills. Brian Barbata Kailua. Oh, thank you, Brian. That's wonderful. Yeah, go nuke. I was thinking, like, nuclear power should be the thing to do. Yeah, and when you think about it, nuclear power it's kind of renewable. It's kind of green. It's not coal pollution, fossil fuel pollution, which is really the stuff that's messing up the atmosphere. Messing up the atmosphere is what's causing all the storms and what's going to cause the melting and the sea rise. And but nuclear, yeah, one mistake. No, it's a lot safer than it was. Yeah. Anyways, that was fun. Let me get going on here. So it's Thursday. Have a great day. It's going to be sunny out. And by the way, on the North Shore, they're expecting like 26-foot waves. Ooh. Aloha. Bye now. Aloha. That's